Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. What is probably going to be the final episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As today we wander around the map, making sure we can... I'm already very suspicious that that has been revealed as armor and I don't have it. Wander around the map, we're going to clean up a few extra things on the map that we haven't picked up so far. And then we may dabble with a treasure hoard or something like that. And then we will be done. I was going to push it a little bit further, especially back on England, and grab some stuff, but A, I don't really care, and B, I do have another game that I want to play. We briefly talked about Biomutant, and unfortunately the reviews aren't wholly positive, I would say. But the game has enough unique ideas and stuff like that that I at the very least want to check it out, so... I'm already a few days late on that, unfortunately. The timing didn't quite sync up because I took those days off, so... We'll finish Assassin's Creed today, and then tomorrow we'll start Biomutant, and that'll be our new big 1 hour playthrough kind of thing. And then we'll replace Pokemon with something small and indie and do half an hour. That is the plan. And quest chain, I'm very sorry, but this Meath quest I have no interest in doing. Please leave me alone and stop mentioning it every 5 minutes. I feel like it was a slightly unexplored system. These pigeon quests, as we shall now call them, because that's a much better name. I never felt any like great incentive to do them, really. The stun levels on this weapon are crazy. You can see how it drains the yellow bar really quickly to let you do a stun attack. Unfortunately, I think you can all... Why have I... Excuse me. I've only just realised what I've done. And that the reason this is like this is because this is the one that we need to collect all the masks for. And that's going to be... Well, I don't know what that is, but it's some lad's armour set, assumedly, or weapon or something, and we have to go collect all the creepy old masks first, and then we'll be allowed to get in there and grab that final piece of armour. So let's just grab everything else in the meantime. It's been a whole day since I recorded the last video. My memory just doesn't last that long. 24 hours? Whose memory lasts for 24 hours? It's always been a little concerning. I've got it's 2.5 minutes in. Is it too early to talk about like life-changing decisions? I don't know. It's always been a little concerning. My memory sucks. It's really, really bad. On like 99%. I can still name all original 151 Pokemon, but beyond that, my memory's really, really bad. And it's a little concerning. I don't want to be those guys who's like, you know, when you're like 60 or something and you can't remember it. Yeah. Okay, not that I have kids or anything at the moment, but, you know, you don't want to forget your grandkids and all that kind of malarkey, right? So, it's I wouldn't call it a big concern, but maybe something I'm going to try to work on a little bit. That noise was terrifying. Right, hello, Shrine. Please be good to me. Oh, you're over here. Please be good. Oh, this is very nice. Please be good to me, Shrine. No, it's fish! Of all the possible things, why fish? Oh, that is agonizing. Okay, so we need 5 sturgeons. Do I have any sturgeon? I don't remember ever getting a sturgeon, so... I'm gonna suspect not. I have so many runes. Fish, 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 fish. If I was a fish, I would be down here somewhere. Yes. Trout. Is it alphabetical? No. Sturgeon regular. Okay. Now, there's a good chance that those big old fish I've seen jumping around in the river might be sturgeon. And on the plus side, we only need 5 of them. And because it's Ireland, it's a new place. There's not that many waterways. I guess my chances of being able to find a sturgeon probably go up. What are you? You could be a sturgeon. Let's find out. I just need to learn the shape more than anything else. Alright, that's a large though. Large is the issue. Well, that's one right there. That is absolutely what I'm looking for. Right? I think so. Yeah, baby! Okay, maybe this won't be so bad. These all look sturgeon-y. quite hard to tell sometimes if they're, you know, large or regular sized, but... Yeah, okay. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Oh. I think this is... I've kind of just luckily stumbled into a really good place to go fishing. We are racking these up super quickly. And I was really... I wouldn't say apprehensive, but I wasn't looking forward to this. That is another one right there. That is 4 already, if this is correct. I think they're being dragged away by the river. I think that's where my other one went. The river took it away from me. Lunge, lunge, lunge. Before it gets away. Where's it gone? It's actually disappeared on me already. Lunge, 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 lunge. There it is, there it is. Eh? Hey, right, that should be all of them. I was expecting much more pain, it must be said. It really must. That was good. Good stuff. Now, the deal is game. I did some fishing. It wasn't that bad. We've hit an accord here. And I've done all the fishing, so now we don't need to have another one that makes me fish, do we? No. Okay, me and the game have a deal. We're gonna get on fine. Hello. I'm just gonna steal your stuff if you don't mind. You don't seem to care, really. Tara Hill and the Leafale. Located in Meath, the Hill of Tara is a ceremonial site the Vikings of Ireland where they are inaugurated and where they take their seat. The hill itself has several circular enclosures, one of which contain the Leafale. Sorry, I've got hiccups. A standing stone known as the Stone of Destiny. No cliches there whatsoever. According to legend, the stone would roar 3 times if the inaugurated king was indeed the rightful one. I still find it odd that we're suddenly getting all these cycle... I'm going to grab this while we're here. Cycle pages. Because I swear we didn't get them at all initially. It's nice though. Again, it's really the best thing this game does is throw history at your facial regions. It's going to be interesting playing a sort of open world RPG, which, as I say, is not getting overly positive reviews. I think the reviews are mixed on Steam, which is never a good sign. But we're going to give it a go anyway. If it sucks, it sucks. I read a review. It really annoyed me. Someone clearly really liked the game, and they were really annoyed that all these negative reviews were coming in, and they were like, oh, gaming journalism is dead, and they kind of like tore apart all these other reviews and stuff like that. And there are negative reviews that will do the exact same thing, but people have a really hard time separating their own feelings of something. Like people, I don't know, I feel like people find everything in objective terms, when a thing like whether you like a video game is... it can't get much less objective, you know? Like, if you like the game, sure, but it doesn't mean it's perfect, doesn't mean there aren't issues, doesn't mean other people aren't seeing something that you're not, or vice versa. Different people are wired to be receptive to different things. There are games that I love that I'm sure other people hate, and vice versa again. Like... let me think of an example. I can't think of any examples. Are there any games that I love that everyone else hates? I don't know, actually. Maybe. I was talking to someone the other day, and their favourite Assassin's Creed game is Assassin's Creed 3, and for me, I think it's the worst one in the entire series. Things like that. But to then take that and go, gaming journalism is dead. It's just such a childish, ridiculous behaviour. And I can't tell this person that. There's no way for me to communicate that information. And that always annoys me a little bit. I don't like... If I see someone saying something that I believe is wrong, I really struggle to leave it alone, you know? I really want to go, well, actually, here's all the reasons you're... Oh, made a terrible mistake. Okay. I'm not going to say anything about that one. Should definitely be dead. I mean, even if I wasn't going to die, I'm blown away that I took so little damage. I took none. Go on, doggy. Look at that. Stun damage is crazy stuff. It means we can get like big stun attacks in and do loads of deeps. Werewolf. Oh god, there's 2 werewolves. Ow. No need for that, is there? Stomp. I think there's 2 werewolves. Alright, alright, alright. They've not really fixed these animations. Don't pay for. Oh, pay for. Yeah! And the bow remains overpowered. Where are you off to, buddy? Okay. I guess I should go back up the hill. I don't know, man. Just... oh, it really annoyed me. It was this massive rant about why all the other reviews are wrong, and if you don't like the game for such and such reason, you're a dummy, and all my reasons are correct and everyone else is an idiot. It really bugged me. And it's so sad that it bugs me. Never mind that they're stupid. I'm stupid for letting it annoy me. Grumble, grumble, grumble. But it's not even proper rations. It's just like a bunch of berries. You're rubbish as well. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Anyways, let's move on, relax. Going into it with a relatively open mind. Some people seem to love the game. Some people find it incredibly boring. The world looks beautiful. The character creation looks really interesting and unique. The quests seem incredibly dull, like dull and boring. I was going to say doring, but there you go. Or bull, I guess. And that would work. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. It's weird on this channel, because other than Sekiro, which I didn't finish because I couldn't. Like, I completed every single Dark Souls game, but for some reason, the final boss in Sekiro, it's because Sekiro is so reliant on parrying to do well, and I'm a dodger to my core. I've always been a dodger in Soulsborne games, not a parrier. I think that's my main problem. But I always finish the games. I've never started a playthrough and not finished it. I guess Subnautica Below Zero, but we started playing that ages ago before it came out. And I don't have the thumbnail anymore, and I can't bother remaking it, so... So it'll be weird to kind of go in with the idea that maybe we're not going to finish this game. But then maybe we do just finish the game. Oh, hey, how I got a stealth attack there, nobody will ever know. That's stun damage, that's craziness. Absolute craziness. The lightning strike comes in and it takes like half their stun bar, over half their stun. Look, again! Mad! Mad! And then you get these enemies. And actually it's really good against the shield guys as well, because it seems to break through the shield and get the stun on anyway. I can just riggedy wreck everyone. Maybe we could build like a stun build. I don't know if I've got any... I don't know if I've got any runes that are stun associated, but... could be a good idea. Oh, I actually love this thing so much. My treasure! Oh! Why are you trying again? This is so good against shield enemies. I just have to do the right trigger attack, and it kind of seems to break them anyway. Like a boat. Is there a boat? No! Very pretty, though. Yeah, what was I saying? I'm excited to play something new. We've been playing Valhalla for a very, 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 very long time. Even Pokemon's on, like, episode 20. Admittedly, that's only 10 hours of gameplay. But as much as I love new Pokemon Snap, it's a very repetitive game. You know, the only way the game changes, really, at this point, is new Pokemon and new Pokemon behaviors, and that's fantastic, but when your basal gameplay loop stays identical for the entire thing, for obvious reasons. Well, not even your basal gameplay loop. Like other games, you've got your basal gameplay loop. Assassin's Creed, run around, stab things, climb things. And then you'll get, you know, a puzzle to do. Or, well, not really. Or you'll get, you know, a modern day leapy puzzle. Or you'll go to modern day for a little bit. Or you'll do a cairn stone. Or just something that breaks the chain. You never really get that on Pokemon, so it wears you down after a while. As much as I am still in love with the game. It's nice to see something so nostalgic kind of brought back and treated with love and respect, you know? I read, I realised, by the way, that when I play Valhalla, I don't talk about Valhalla. I mean, what would I talk about Valhalla about right now? Nothing, because I'm going to talk about myself. So, someone on one of the... Oh, other thing to talk about as well, I'll get to that in a minute. Some people posted on one of the Discords I'm on a script. It was actually scrapped for the pilot, though, of the CW's new Powerpuff Girls show. They're remaking Powerpuff Girls. It's like a live-action show. And somebody had put this script forward, and it was one of the worst things I have read in my... Oh, thank God they scrapped it. It had, like, the word hate boner in it, like, 7 times. It was the definition of middle-aged people trying to write as though they are 18, basically. It was... I've never seen something so clearly in that wheelhouse. It was crazy. Absolute crazy. Where's my doggy? Oh my god, I'm getting riggedy wrecked here. I definitely summoned the dog. I'm a little confused where he's gone. Damn! Gotta remember to stop prioritizing the fire breathers. They are definitely the problem children. God, this weapon's good though. I'm getting used to it a little bit more. It takes some, you know, it does take some getting used to. These guys are really good at knocking me over, but I swear this is not something I really experienced in my normal playthrough. You see what I mean there? I can't get to them, but I just do this, and it breaks through. It's really good. Come here, you. You've just been full-on skewered, my friend. At least you're fake. I'm okay killing your fake links. Ironically, because they're all fake. Technically, it's a video game. There we go. Right. So that is Ulster finished. Connacht finished. Meath just got to do that. So I'm guessing this is a mask thingamajiggy. Now, the question then is, how do I get that bloody treasure? Because I still don't know. Wait, do I know? Is this the one that's locked? I thought it was the one in the river that was locked. Is that the one in the river? No, I'm confused. I'm actually very confused. Huh. Anyways. This is inevitably a mask, and it's inevitably below ground, and I'll inevitably spend 10 minutes trying to find the bloody entrance. I'm very excited. But then once this done, do I speak English anymore? It's one of those days. My mouth just doesn't seem to work properly. Thank God I'm single. Yeah, we can try out these treasure hoards. I don't know if we're going to commit to doing all of them unless something remarkable is given as a reward, but I'm definitely curious to try them out. Oh, hey, this is nice as well. Nice and easy. Potential. Yes, beautiful. Lovely stuff. Oh, shut up. You're fine, Eivor. Muirdak Mac Aegon, King of Aelec, 465-489, son of Owen MacNeil, died in his sleep. I mean, if you're gonna go, that's the way to go, right? Okay, you. The last one we need, other than the one from the masks. The last one standing in my way of glory. I don't have my phone with me, I can't Google anything. I'm going to get my phone if I can't find this, admittedly. Is it the one in the river? Did we get the one in the river? I don't think so. It is the one in the river. Stop calling it a mask. I don't think it's actually meant to be a mask. An Unnil artifact. It is. Where's the freaking key? I genuinely don't have a clue. Usually, what you'd find... It's like a note, right? Nearby. Suggesting where the key is. I'm going to go have a little look in case I've missed something, but I'm not seeing anything at all. Let's have a little wander. Is it really not down here? I am genuinely perplexed. I would not know where to start. Like, I don't see a hint. There will be a note somewhere in the game, in a house somewhere. There will be a note with a key mentioning that they threw their chest to the bottom of the river or something like that. Unfortunately, I don't know where that is, so I have to Google it. Bear with me. Where's my mobile? Where is my mobile? I've lost it. Yeah, doesn't put it. No. Professional YouTuber. Oh, there it is. Hello. Okay. So, I need to charge this. So what we need is Dublin Wealth Guide. Bear with me, folks. Locked chest in the lake on the south side of town. Chest is underwater. The key is inside the house on the northwest shore of the pond. Pond? Doors. Okay. Where? Northwest shore? What pond? Over there? Okay, there's a house. I guess this would have been the logical thing to do. And there's the key. I just never came down here. Like, we never had a treasure over here. There's never anything leading me over here at all. I feel silly. Not for the first time. Right, so how are we going to break into you, my friend? Can I shoot through that? Yes. Did that achieve anything? There's no way that didn't achieve anything, right? And there's a water wheel placed suspiciously right next to it. Is this important? Can I shoot a door somewhere? Well, doorway's over there. Ah, I can see it! Just need to... Eivor, sit. She can't quite sit at the right angle to... What if I can... Oh, so annoying. That's got to be it, right? Let's have a little look. I would be very surprised if that is not the solution. I'll have a little peek around just in case. How many arrows have I got? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Well, just in case this is important, I'm going to set it on fire. think we'll all agree that's come on, a logical way to handle these things. There we go.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Yeah, I think I could have assumed that. Maybe this is important. Oh no, it must be from here, right? Aha! Oh, nearly. Yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Of course, the house is now on fire, but that's neither here nor there. Is the house on fire? No, that's surprisingly didn't burn down at all. Cool. Got me an opal. Got me a note. Black Pool. My grandfather tells me that our precious mucky Black Pool is the reason Barith's castle is where it is. The old Vikings wanted to feel secure, and the pond itself is a form of defence. Anyone crossing it would get stuck in fetid mud. He claims that the old Gaels called it Dublin for Black Pool, and that became the city's name. Interesting. I didn't know that. I used to live in a place next to Blackpool. I've been to Blackpool many times. Blackpool is, wait, did I get a key? Am I crazy? That's up there. Blackpool is very famous in England for two main reasons, really. So Blackpool is quite a touristy town. It's got a long pier, as in, like, this huge stretch of sort of boardwalk sort of area that goes right by the sea. By the beach, and it's also got, you know, swimming pools, and it's got theme parks and stuff like that, and lots of fair rides and blah 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 blah. The Strip, as we'd call it, is very, very popular for that reason. So it's well known for the Strip because it's got casinos and bars as well, and basically, if you're a little bit of a chav and a little bit cheap, nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not judging. You might go to Blackpool for your stag do or for your hen party, right? Because it's dirt cheap, and there's kind of like this. It's kind of like Vegas. It's like a mini Vegas in a lot of ways, and there's this slight air of sort of debauchery and sluttiness in the air. So, you know, people go for parties and stuff like that. And by sluttiness, I do mean both men and women. Must be said. Attached to that, though, weirdly enough, the pier, well, the Strip. The pier. What would we call it? Is it the Strip? I don't think so. It's called something. That's where we're going. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? We has all these lights. They have like over the top of the road. They like hang lights, and every year the Blackpool lights go on, and it's actually like a big event. You know, loads of companies get involved. Loads of different British institutions. I went with my ex-girlfriend like 12 years ago. And there was a Dalek outside of our bedroom window. We stayed in like a hotel right on the Strip, and there was a Dalek outside of our bedroom window because like they'd done a Doctor Who theme section, and it goes on for miles. And all these cars turn up, and they drive really like crawl down the Strip. And you go at night, and you look out your window, and you look at all the different lights basically that people have made, and do firework displays and stuff like that. And it doesn't sound very exciting when I say it like this, but it was actually a really big part of my childhood. You know, we went many, many times. It was like one of those annual things that I always looked forward to. You know, let's go to the Blackpool Lights. And we'd go and, you know, we only lived half an hour down the road, so we wouldn't stay over. But we'd just drive down to Blackpool for the night, drive down the Strip, look at all the lights and come home. And it would take a couple hours at least. And you could go into Blackpool Tower, and they had like this dinosaur ride, which was awesome. A shield? Out of all the things you could have given me. That would be the worst. Oh well. Yeah, why am I talking about Blackpool Lights? Oh yeah, Blackpool. So, I guess that's where Dublin comes from. Not from Blackpool directly, but same name. Let's have a look at the shield. Where are you? Increase ability damage based on how long you may... Oh, that's interesting. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking shield. I wonder if that's like the highest it goes in terms of what it looks like. I wouldn't mind upgrading it to see if we can make it look cooler. Because it does look pretty sweet. I could, in theory, use a shield. There's no reason why not. I think it slows you down, though. Anyways, technically, that is Ireland finished. All the map completed. Took much less time than I expected. People are saying this is like a 20-hour DLC. This is not a 20-hour DLC. By no stretch of the imagination is this a 20-hour DLC. I'm on probably episode... No, because this is episode... 11? 12? Something like that? Yeah. And we skipped 1 hour, so I guess it's not a million miles off. Right, but since we've got half an hour to kill, let's do some things. First of all, I want to get rid of all these exclamation points. I ain't about that life, son. You can see that I've got a lot of, particularly here, a lot of gold stuff. This is all fully upgraded. The bronze ones are ones that don't change their appearance any further, unless they're new, in which case I haven't had the chance to upgrade them yet. Get rid of these blimmin' exclamation points. Actually, get rid of the codex ones as well. Isn't there a mark hole as seen? Yeah, there we go. Ah, beautiful looking. Right, so let's try one of these hordes. Where are they? Such a long way to go. Hopefully they're not in here, because I will never find them. Maybe they've got a separate section? Yeah, oh my god. There's so many of these to do. Right, we need to find the Irish one. Is that the first one? Or the last one? I have no idea. Right, these are all English. Okay, well, let's do Connacht. Great. Ulster. I don't know how I feel about these. Right, okay. There's a little hut on a circle platform somewhere in Ulster. Great. Ulster's tiny. How am I ever gonna... I can't be bothered. Let's just go back to England. We're done with Ireland now. I will eventually remember how I do that. There we go. I don't see it possible that we get anything cool from that. Maybe we do, remember wrong. I will look into it. I'll look into it right now. And if it is cool, we'll go for it. Only cool things allowed, though. Treasure, Horde, Map, Ireland. Here we are, back in good old Blighty. Gunnar's back. Such a professional video, honestly. Huh. Well, what you get is tattoos or boat schematics. Which is, oddly enough, even though I don't use either really, is slightly tempting. But I don't think that's going to be something we're doing. Right. Well, we've done all this as well. So there's one big thing left to do, which is try to get Odin's Spear. So let's find out how we do that. Odin's Spear. Is it Odin's? I don't know, it's a spear. Don't know whose it is. Oh, it is Odin. Cool. It's called Gugneck or something. Right, let's find out how we do this. It's in Hordefylke. Oh, we have to go back to Norway. Oh. Oh, it's in the bloody, Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Can I not fast travel there by any chance? It's there. It's, apparently it's where we went with Sigurd, and I just missed it. There's an ice wall somewhere that I can break through to get the spear. I'm hoping this is... I'm going to gamble. managed to find my way there successfully. Right now, I don't know how I feel about that. Still not sure how I feel about Eivor. Just no, Eivor, no. Is that a step too far? Probably not in reality. Only one way to find out. How did I take less damage then than I did from the higher highs? It must be something to do with the... Oh, opal, nice. It must be something to do with the... Whee! It must be something to do with the elevation of the area. Not elevation, the angle. I wanted a better word for angle. It must have something to do with the angle of the area you're landing on. Is that a polar bear? Is that a polar bear? Have I seen a polar bear before? I know we saw the boss one, but... Ah, it's a polar bear! Oh, very cool. Hey, guys. I know you're going to try to kill me and ruin this magical moment, but... I still think you're cool. Run, seal, you've got the right idea. I wonder if they can chase me into the water. I mean, it's a polar bear, so... Bear with me, boys. Oh god. Yeah, I could do some help here, lads. Thanks. I'm out. He's fuming. Right. So yeah, we head back down there and then I climb up there, basically. There isn't particularly tons left to do, so... I think I'm okay with this being maybe the last thing we do. We'll see how long we've got left at the end. And then we're done, folks. Valhalla. Every map completed, every side quest except one back at the camp, which I guess I'll probably end up doing as well. Literally the only thing in the entire game. I think there may be a couple of Orlog games hiding out there that I haven't done yet because my table for it isn't maxed out. But we've been max level for 80 levels now or something like that. That's how many mastery points we've got. Done all the side quests, done all the main quests. Upgraded tons of armor, got all the armor, got all the legendary weapons once we get this one. So Daisy. Crazy. End of an era. I am hoping they push the boat out with the next DLC a little bit. Just give me a new mechanic of some description, you know? Wrath of the Druids was cool. I grew to really like the characters. And I actually would have preferred the main game to be more like Wrath of the Druids. Instead of having like 10, 12, 15 individual areas to explore, I would have rather had, 5. And have them be much longer and more involved. I think that's a better way of handling it. But, still. It was pretty good. But it was very, very the same. There was nothing new. I know we had the trade posts, but let's be honest, it wasn't much of a mechanic. So it would be nice if there was just something a little different to mix up the gameplay loops, you know? Am I going the right way? I have no idea. There's no map. Oh, there is a map. Oh, it looks like a penis.
What do you think you're doing?
I got a map. See you later, lads. I kind of meant to go down there, if I'm honest, but I was kind of looking at my phone, so I'm going to work with what we've got. At least this time there's no snowstorm, and I can mount up, and I don't have to walk, because of bloody Sigurd. Polar bear! Oh, I forgot, we got another, Africa? Wait, Africa? Yeah, of course you stayed. We got another legendary beast kill as well, so we need to go hand that in back at Ravenhold. It really does look like a penis. Yeah, it does. They've got this bit, like... Yeah. Anyways, it's up here somewhere. And then it says... Oh. I'm AFK here at the moment. My God. I hate this article so much. Okay. I'm roughly the right area. Is this? That's the cave there, right? I'm reading. It's like that joke where, you know, if you go to read a recipe online and you spend the first half of the recipe reading about how their great grandmother told them this recipe whilst fighting the Great Depression and battling a mongoose with her left pinky finger or something. It's exactly the bloody same for this. The guy's just going on and on and on. Just tell me where to find the bloody thing. Right. I still don't know. Somewhere in here, there's an ice wall. That's all I know. I can't know anymore, because I can't be bothered with that bloody article. That way I went last time, but down here, no. I'm surprised I missed it. I did check out the area quite a lot, I think. No. We still get in here? No, that suggests it is back here somewhere then, right? Entrance to the cave. Get through the ice wall. What? Oh, there's a light. Is that what it means? Might mean that. Okay. Wait, is that not the way I came from? Maybe not. Oh, no, yeah, it is. Okay. I'm very lost, I've got to say. Okay, we shot through the ice wall. Came in, shoot through the ice wall, blah, blah, blah. During the main quest, oh, for God's sake, just tell me. Continue forwards. When you get to the crossroads on your right-hand side, you will see the door that led you into the temple during the main quest. It's not firmly closed. I assume they mean now. Turn to your right. You'll see the glowing light of Odin's Spear in the wall beneath the crack. Okay. Carry on. Oh, is that it there? Could be. Oh, hello. I didn't see that. Wait, was this always here? I never spotted this. I looked here a second ago and I somehow missed this gap. Hello. Okay. Yeah, that explanation was rubbish, but... Hello, Odin Spear. Very fancy. Ooh.
Is it you?
Gungnir. Yet another legendary weapon. It's got a force field, apparently. It does look huge. Yeah, you can see it's got this force field around it. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to stick with my lightning. Well, we'll use it for a little bit, I suppose. I don't know if I'm actually going to end up killing it at one, but... Stats 147. That's pretty good stats. Yes. Oh, it doesn't compete with Gay Bollock, though. Gay Bollock is a monster stat-wise. Absolute monster. Do we not have any stun runes? No. No. That would have been cool. Yeah, I don't know. They're both spears. This one's cooler. But I guess we should try it. We should try it out. I wish there was a way to... that. No. I'd like to see it organised by... I suppose these are all fully upgraded. Yeah. So I guess I know that these ones at the top are the ones I like most, because these are the ones I bothered to upgrade in the first place. These top 6. I suppose that makes sense. Okay, there's actually one more legendary weapon. So there's 4. There's there's 5 now because of the DLC. But there's Excalibur, there's Mjolnir, there's Gabolog, there's Gungnir. So that's the 4. But the 5th is a bow. So let me try to find out how we do this. Travel to a large... Okay, we have to go back to England. This is the one that I think, if any of you happen to catch that episode, I mentioned that people found this by brute forcing their way through the game, in that they found a rock that if they beat on the rock repeatedly, they would get through and they would get this bow. And then, obviously, that was not the way it was meant to be discovered. Travel to a large lake in Northern Eivor. Where's Eivor? Eivor is here. Eivor is large. It is located just to the south of the Brunton Turret, where a lost Drengir is found. Well, that's not particularly helpful, but I think it's here. I remember fighting a Drengir. You remember right at the very, very north? So I'm going to assume it's there. I don't know why they're not just showing me a map, quite frankly, but... Oh yeah, that's Brunton Turret. Okay, so there's the lake. Oh, we have to use Excalibur to get the bow. That's interesting. I'm surprised no one else mentioned this. A lot of you mentioned, when I said I was done with the game, basically, that there was another spear to get, this one here. Gungnir. A lot of people mentioned that, but very, very few people mentioned, if anyone, mentioned the bow. I think it may be one that people haven't picked up as much. I guess because the spear is right, it's very obvious to find, and it's kind of shocking that I missed it in the first place. On the southern edge of the lake is a small island, and it contains a single, seemingly unbreakable rock. I'm assuming it's this. And we're going to need to swap back to Excalibur to do this. I actually don't know what type of bow it is, but I'm very hopeful it's a Predator bow. That made me happy. Excalibur? Oh, I didn't even upgrade you. What? Oh, okay. That's crazy, as if I didn't upgrade Excalibur. Remind me to buy more materials. Oh, what? Be patient and wait for the sun to set in the west. As the sun leaves the horizon, begin swinging at the rock, it'll shatter. Really? What time is it? Well, I can't even destroy this for some reason. Oh, that's the rock. That's why. I thought that was the rock, and I was waiting. Okay. So we need to wait. That sounds very boring. Okay. I'm gonna double check to see if there's a way. I don't know if I could maybe meditate to speed this up. My phone is on 4% battery. That's making me very nervous. I find it hard to believe that this is... Oh! Hey, there we go. Odin's Arc. Oh, it's a hunter bow. That's a shame. But we should be able to can we even transmog it? I have no idea. Let's take a look at it anyway. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can tell it's an Isu weapon, can't you? Increase attack the further you are from your enemy. I really like that as an effect. Oh, but I can't use a hunter's bow. What's a hunter's bow? Oh no, these are like... they're not the worst ones. Maybe I could use a hunter's bow? It's pretty cool. Maybe I can transmog it onto my other one. Anyway, folks. Anyways, there we go. Final legendary weapon. Took bloody ages, that. Very cool, though. Yeah, so that's about it from me. We are now officially done with Valhalla until the next DLC comes out. We will kick things off with Biomutant. Maybe tonight. We might do a triple episode day. Probably will. But if not, then tomorrow. And we'll see how that one goes and all that kind of jazz. Thank you so much for everyone who's showing me for this entire humongous playthrough so far. Of course, we're not quite done yet, but we've had a lot of laughs along the way, a lot of memories, A lot of memories. Anyways, see you lovely folks next time. Cheers much love as always. Bye bye.